Does the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare trailer actually deserve this much hate? Honestly, I'm not sure. It's gotten to the point now where the hate on this video is just getting ridiculous. This video has officially broken the top 10 most disliked videos ever in YouTube history, and it's done that in under a week. It's currently May 8th when I'm making this video, and that video came out on May 2nd. So in 6 days, it's become more disliked than every video ever posted on YouTube, except for only 7 other videos. And I'm just kind of predicting where it will be by the time I actually make this video public, because it's currently sitting at number 10, but it's very close to passing number 9 and number 8. So by the time I actually post this video to YouTube, it's probably gonna be at number 8, but it is going to take a while to pass number 7 that has over 1 million. So I'm just kind of predicting it right now. But anyways, let's go ahead and break this down, alright? Because we need to actually look at this. This is getting insane. First, let me say this. This might be one of the only times I even remotely defend this game, but I'm just trying to look at this from an objective point of view, because I think everyone knows my opinion on this whole situation by now based on all the videos that I've uploaded. But I'm actually genuinely curious to see what the fuck is going on here, because this is something that has never been seen before on YouTube. A video has never received this much hate this quickly ever in YouTube history. If you look at, let's say, the top 25 most disliked videos on YouTube, none of them made it up that high within like 3 days like the COD trailer did. It was in the top 25, I'm pretty sure, after 3 or 4 days. So this is literally something that we've never seen before. I'm just interested in it, to be honest. I just want to see like what the hell is going on here. So I have a couple things I want to point out before we get into these reasons. Number one, I want to point out the view to rating ratio on this video, because that's a huge thing to notice here. Like, I think the main reason I even picked up on it is because I make YouTube videos, so like that's something that I look at. But like if you're just like a casual watcher, you probably don't notice things like this. But I'm gonna just give you something to look at here. All right, I'm gonna give you 4 comparison pictures. I've picked 3 videos with a similar amount of dislikes to the Call of Duty trailer. We have this strong anti-gay advertisement by Rick Perry, we have Stupid Ho by Nicki Minaj, and we have the new Ghostbusters remake trailer. As you can see, all of them have around 800,000 dislikes. So what I want everyone to do here is to look at the views on all these videos and also look at the ratings, not just the dislikes, the total ratings. If you add up the likes and the dislikes on all of these videos, they're all very close to 1 million, right? Give or take a little bit on each of them. But when you look at the views on the video, that's where it gets pretty crazy, because the Ghostbusters trailer has 31 million, the COD trailer has 11, basically 12 actually I should say, the Strong advertisement has 9, and Nicki Minaj's Stupid Ho has 96 million. So obviously if we look at this reasonably, when a video has more views, it gets more ratings because it has more of an opportunity to get a rating because more people actually watch the video. So it's kind of understandable why Nicki Minaj's Stupid Ho has so many dislikes, because it also has almost 100 million views. And also, the song isn't very good, so, you know, people are gonna dislike it. So let's just take that one out. Now we look at the Ghostbusters trailer. Also, 31 million views. That's a lot more views than the Call of Duty trailer, yet the Call of Duty trailer has more dislikes. Also, if you haven't seen the Ghostbusters trailer, there's a reason for those dislikes, trust me. The feminists are back at it again, pushing their stupid agendas. So once again, it's not really a surprise that a video like that has a lot of dislikes, because there is a reason to dislike, and it has 31 million views, so it's gonna have ratings. Next, let's look at the Strong advertisement by Rick Perry. This video is actually private, you can't watch it. There's been like re-uploads on YouTube. I watched it. It's basically like an anti-gay, religious, just presidential advertisement, some stupid shit. Basically, there is a legitimate reason to dislike this video. There's a reason why this video doesn't have any likes, because this is actually a serious topic. And now realize that the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare reveal trailer basically has the same amount of dislikes as this anti-gay advertisement. And actually, by the time I make this video, it probably will have already passed it. So just look at how ridiculous that is, okay? Because that's actually something serious to dislike dislike. And then we got people over here just disliking a video game trailer. Like, when you weigh those two, like, obviously one of them is actually serious and the other one is just a fucking video game. So I just wanted to point that out because it really emphasizes how fucking crazy this whole situation really is. Now, one other thing I want to point out is this. I went back and found an image of this Rick Perry advertisement exactly 6 days after it got uploaded to YouTube. So if you look at the screen now, this is the old YouTube layout. I went and found like December 12th, 2011. So the video was uploaded on December 6th. So 6 days later, this video only had 624,000 dislikes. Yet the Call of Duty trailer has 800,000 dislikes in 6 days. Just to put into perspective how many dislikes this Call of Duty trailer really is getting. This Rick Perry advertisement has been one of the most disliked videos on YouTube since basically 2011, and the Call of Duty trailer passed it in a week. So I just wanted to show everyone that before we get into the actual reasons why this video is getting so much hate, just so everyone understands truly how crazy this actually is. Anyway, so let's go ahead and take a look at the reasons this video has actually gotten so much hate. There's a lot of different reasons, like there's a lot of stuff to look at here, so I'm just gonna go through. I might even forget some or something, I might not be thinking of them all, but I'm trying to like consider every reason. So anyways, number one, the main and probably the main legitimate reason is actual Call of Duty players who just don't want futuristic COD, don't want advanced movement, they don't want any of that. They just wanted a boots on the ground Call of Duty, and that's not what Infinite Warfare is. So those people dislike the video immediately, right? That's kind of where I fall in. As soon as I saw jetpacks, that was a dislike for me. And I feel like that's definitely one of the main valid reasons. I'm not gonna say the only valid reason to dislike, but it is actually a legitimate reason for disliking the trailer. But let's go ahead and be honest here. I don't know if I can estimate the amount of dislikes that actually came from that, but definitely a couple 100,000 came just from that alone, I would say. But it's definitely not responsible for all 800,000 dislikes. So the second reason is the Battlefield trailer and the Battlefield players. A lot of people saw the Battlefield trailer, and I will say this, the Battlefield trailer shit on the Call of Duty trailer. If we're just looking at the trailers, alright, let's not talk about the game itself. We don't even know what each of those games is going to play like, but just looking at the trailer alone, the Battlefield trailer was much better. Personally, I'm not like the biggest Battlefield fan or anything, so I don't know if I'll be playing the new game, but I can admit that the trailer definitely looked much better than the COD trailer. So when the Battlefield trailer released, it brought even more hate to the Call of Duty trailer from Battlefield players who were like, wow, look at this shit COD trailer, our trailer's so much better, dislike or whatever. It got more likes than the COD trailer, I think, within a couple hours. So you have all the Battlefield people coming over disliking the COD trailer, and just people who play other games in general seeing the two games being compared and like, wow, Call of Duty sucks, and they're disliking. So the whole Battlefield trailer being released definitely brought some more hate to the COD trailer, and I guess that's a legitimate reason, right? These two games are competing. Everyone is saying this here that COD is dead, RIP COD, you know, people are all saying that Battlefield's going to take over as the game. So that is definitely a legitimate reason to dislike the COD trailer, because you like another game and they're competing. But now the third reason that people are disliking the trailer is just because everyone is disliking the trailer. It's now become the cool thing to do to dislike the trailer, the whole mob mentality thing, all of that. People are literally just going on this video and disliking it just because it has a lot of dislikes. There's people who don't even play Call of Duty, who don't even know anything about COD, who are going on this trailer and just dropping a dislike on it because that's what everyone else is doing. And now obviously that's not a legitimate reason to dislike the trailer. It's a funny reason. I'm not gonna lie, I think the whole situation is hilarious. It's almost like an achievement to be in the top 10 most disliked videos on YouTube. Like, that's not something easy to do. So like there's almost like a double-sided thing here where it's like, that's almost like an achievement. Like, I don't know, if one of my videos was in the top 10 most disliked, like, I wouldn't be happy, but at the same time, like, I'd be like, oh, that's kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are just disliking because they see a lot of dislikes. They don't even know anything about COD. They're just throwing a dislike on there because they see that that's the trending thing to do. So basically, those are the three main reasons that I think people dislike the video for. I would say the majority of the dislikes have to come from those three reasons. So I'll tell you this, if you actually dislike the video for a reason other than those three, like, I would love to know what that reason actually is. So let me know in the comment section down below why you disliked the video, if it was for a different reason, or you can even tell me why you actually did it in the first place. It doesn't really matter. I'm just curious to see if like there's like some other reason out there that maybe I'm forgetting about that people are actually disliking the video for. So anyways, that's gonna be it for the commentary. Thank you guys all for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out. Oh, one last thing I almost forgot. I never really answered the question in the title of this video. Does the Infinite Warfare trailer actually deserve this much hate? Honestly, my answer, no, it does not. It deserves a lot of hate, don't get me wrong, but not this much, man. This is just getting ridiculous. Personally, I'm more mad about the Ghostbusters feminism trailer. There are much worse videos on the internet than a Call of Duty trailer, man. Like, it's not that serious at the end of the day where it really needs to get this much hate, but I will say it definitely deserves some hate because we need to stand up to their bullshit, and they're definitely taking notice of this hate, so it's a good thing to give it hate, but I think maybe at this point it's a little bit too much. So anyways, now I am out. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace the fuck out.